So I was presenting and discussing the success of the small teams approach at Lotus Cars in the UK. So we were talking around how Lotus approached the challenge of the increase in automotive system and software complexity, and how we structured our system delivery teams in cross-functional system-oriented teams to take complete ownership of our systems, particularly in the ADAS, infotainment, and vehicle motion control domains, where we created small teams of, in this case, maybe sort of 3 to 5 engineers with multi-skilled capabilities in the domains of system engineering, software engineering, hardware and electrical engineering, and also validation and verification experience. We found that to be a successful model for our size organisation, and enabled us to deliver complex systems more efficiently.
And I was presenting a refinement of performance for ADAS in sports cars, especially related to the fact with new regulations with constraints like having sensor fitted very low to the ground, having low rake windscreen angle, that basically incremental distortion is very difficult to comply with these regulations. So you got corner edge cases which are very difficult to achieve. With the help of Continental, which has been very supportive to us and a very key player supplier, we were able to overcome two edge cases scenarios of autonomous emergency braking with regards to cyclist detection at basically low speed, 20 kph, which was seen a target as basically a double object, so we had to merge it together. And the other one was fatigue alert detection for drowsiness detection, where it was very difficult to comply with the Karolinska's model. So therefore we had to look into very detail of how the algorithm was approaching the lines in between the lane. And we finally did it, and we managed to overcome to this constraint. The first thing is really how you get the insight of the different panelists and the different members. So you get away with a lot of information, with ideas, with thoughts. It was very educational for me, have a full immersion in software, for example, which is not my background in general. And then it's also the events are made by the people as well. So that human interaction within the networking is something that has been very, very valuable.
It was interesting to see the amount of discussion around what we mean by software-defined vehicle, how that's perceived by the end user or the consumer. Also, some really interesting discussions around standardization within system, software function. So some good discussion around APIs, for example, for certain functionality. And also around openness and sort of open source approaches to the software-defined vehicle and different functionalities on different levels across the car. So thought that was really interesting, and we'll be interested to see where we go with that in the industry.